What's up, guys? Back in today with another reaction to Rock is a Lady's Modesty, this time with episode 5, I believe it is. Good episode last week. Spent a lot of time looking at the stepsister, who I actually agreed with on quite a few points. I totally get that she's frustrated. I think more so about the lying that her stepsister's doing. She's just like, I think that's a genuine thing of, she can tell her sister's being fake when you live with someone. It's probably very apparent, but even in just like when you're in your day-to-day interactions, just like you interact with so many fake people and people putting up personas, and like I can understand that. Again, especially in the case of living with her and intruding upon her home. She's a little bit mean about it, like, don't get me wrong. she's definitely, I'm not sure aggressive is the right word, but she's had a few nasty looks to her, so I don't agree with the way she's going about it, but I can understand her feelings. And she actually, like, she was like nice to animals. She seems like a nice girl, actually. It's just this one thing that she's not so nice about, and as I said, I totally kind of understand it. But yeah, first performance today with a whole choir, I think it is. Don't think we've got any singers, but like an amalgamation of I forget what it's actually called, but unfortunately for her, her new stepsister has decided to join her friend here. So yeah, should be a really interesting episode today. Let me know what you guys think about this one though down in the comments. Make sure to leave a like on the video if you guys do like, and subscribe to the channel if you do want to keep up to date. But yeah, I say this because I've seen quite a lot of hate for the pink-haired girl actually, and not a lot of people like her, but I haven't heard anyone else give my opinion of the fact that she's actually very relatable and totally understandable, actually. Do you guys think you're going to fit in here? Look at these guys. Damn. She's not even played yet. Yeah, everyone's got to start out somewhere. Like I said, but I'm not really sure what these two were expecting, to be honest. And that's another thing in this. Like, again, I'm not fully clued up about this, but there isn't really much room for freestyle or whatever in like an orchestra like this, is there? You've got to play exactly your part, otherwise you're letting everyone down. You don't want to stand out too much, and for the wrong reasons or the right reasons. Symphonic band, that's the one. Okay, obviously standing out in a good way is good for you, but like they said at the start here, for everybody it's actually quite selfish. A lot of history with these two. I don't agree with that. Some of my favourite best songs are actually like game OSTs and anime OSTs. Adding a voice definitely does give, and it is very popular and it does give it like a punch, but it doesn't, yeah, I don't think you can say that. I don't think you can say just because it doesn't have a singer, not good. Don't agree with that whatsoever. You guys know Silent Hill has got one of my absolute favorite, across all of the games, got one of my absolute favorite soundtracks. I mentioned that last episode. I was surprised to see these guys at such a commoner's ground, we call it. Again, there definitely is like negatives to this pink-haired girl, but again, we've seen a lot of nice stuff from her as well. She seems like a good person. Just the way she's been brought up. Is this to not be expected? Some big ass lips. To be honest, doesn't look like there's too much competition for seats at all. Doesn't look like there's too much competition at all. Okay, this guy's pretty good. I don't want to like it, but he's pretty good to be fair. Kids just playing cards at the front. It's always quite rude. It's got to take what you can get, I guess, performances and stuff there, I guess. So she can see past like a lot of this stuff. Oh. And then she says something like that. It's like, oh yeah, that's totally she proved my point. And then she's out. And she says something again that her upbringing has brought her to say, unfortunately. Let's go, guys. Let's go. Not noticed her yet? There we go. Surely she's going to notice her sister as well, right? There's not many people to look at. Like out of the 10 people here, surely she will eventually. I'm not sure what she'll do. She might probably panic, but she'll keep playing. I wonder. If any of you guys have siblings, you know that. I had an older sister. I'm the youngest in my. I mean, I've only got a sister. I've got a half brother, but I've never really seen him too much, to be honest. He's quite a bit older. But yeah, you guys know this was the classic. I'm not sure how it would have been with brothers. I think this would have happened a lot less because I really hated this. I really hated the fact that if I did something wrong, I'd know. Like my sister wouldn't retaliate or anything. Maybe she would, but sometimes, but more often than not, it was. I'm telling dad. I'm telling mom. It's just like, oh my god, that makes it even worse. That makes you want to do something even worse. It's like the fact that you gotta be a little snitch about it. Yeah. I mean, again, I was maybe guilty of doing that a couple of times as well, but I absolutely hated that. I'm telling dad. I don't know. Again, we still haven't even heard from the father. We haven't even barely seen him. So he might genuinely just be okay with all of this. How can you ever actually know? like I said, I feel like this is going to work out well just because this is a show, but in real life, this is actually very selfish. I get what they want to do. They want to outdo him. They want to give it their all and such. But like I said, we got beginners here. Like you're almost ruining their fun. I mean, it could be one of those things of like they might get better because they've got to. Sorry to pause again so quickly, but sometimes with things like this, sometimes you can play at such a level above that the people that try catch up just have no chance, and you make them look awful and make them look bad and stupid. This might be a situation where, and this does happen a lot as well, where because you play at a level above, they then have to try even harder and literally like learn as they go and kind of freestyle with them, and that can improve them actually. So I imagine we'll see that here. Like I said, this is probably going to be a kind of perfect scenario in that regard. But like I said, in real life, I think more often than not, this would just be again very selfish and very just rude to join at this band like they did and then play like this and stand out so much. Again, it sounds bad me saying it like that, but like again, you're kind of ruining 10 other people's kind of opportunity to play to an audience and feel more comfortable doing this and learn. But yeah, like I said, this probably gonna be a perfect scenario where they won't actually it won't actually negatively affect them. It's a very Japanese thing as well, by the way. Being polite like that, politely kind of going along with being a little bit worse than you actually are. So this is a little bit surprising. Yeah, as I did say as well, like they're struggling, but they might actually get better through that struggle. See, it either goes one or two ways. They either don't and they're embarrassed as hell and they might not ever perform again, or they'll step up. Like the crowd are enjoying it though. Yeah, good, good. So it's not really ever something I thought about too much, but it must actually be really hard being that conductor, especially when this is happening. But in general, yeah. Hey, crowd are absolutely eating it up. Yeah, yeah. Oh shit! It's one of the girls in the opening. So this has perfectly pretty much displayed what I said, hasn't it? Actually, and it is working out well. Take the shirts off. Sexy sack, guys. We need some of that Lost Boys sexy saxophone. You haven't checked out that movie. If you're not a fan of horror movies, you might not like it too much, but at least check out the sexy greased up saxophone sequence. If you like this show, you'll probably enjoy that. Where are all these people? Jesus. We really brought in a crowd here. Holy. Yeah. And as I suspected, when she actually does show her true self, her little sister actually seems to admire her a little bit here, so I like that. Yeah, good job, girls. They pulled it off. They did pull it off. It did look like it was going to go terribly for a minute, but everybody stepped up. Again, I'm a little surprised. Again, I think her name's Susan Omi. I didn't actually catch pink-haired girl in the crowd, but I guess that might actually be a good thing. The performance might have actually gone off the rails if that did happen. So yeah, as I said, I feel like these guys probably got every right to be a little bit pissed at the girls, but also they did help kind of improve them. Double-edged sword a little bit. I think ultimately this will do really good for these guys, but he did look like he was loving the performance, didn't he? This just reminds me of the fucking club in Persona 4. That little girl. I can't remember her name. But it felt so bad denying her at the end of the social link. It was painful. Was he so close? Yeah, for real. I'm glad someone else has fucking pointed this out. I keep mentioning the sweat. I do wonder what the parents must think when they get home. What have you been doing? Really, we're doing this to other people as well. Fair enough. You do find in sports and music, the craziest people usually are like the top level people are usually the craziest. So this makes a lot of sense actually. Oof, might be a bit bad. The kids can hear this. Never heard of you, bro. Yeah, I feel like we should maybe reserve this for. Yeah. Imagine we treat everybody like this. It would be quite cool because they're being themselves. But oh dear. This is like again. This is either a surefire way to success and like being like top level, or a sure way to ruin your career. I wonder which one it'll be. Yeah, I've got to deal with this. So yeah, okay. She's a good girl. I think she liked it. She appreciates when her sister's actually being real. Yeah, I'd love to see that. Yep, that was a good decision to come along. It's okay now. It's okay now. So do I. Why is the mum always like this? Like, she seems really nice. And then she does like something horrible like this. She's denying her daughter's existence before this. Like, what? Well, not her existence, but you know what I mean. Like, yeah, she's really strange. Like, she seems like she'd be a lovely woman, and she just totally kind of consumed by this weird posh facade she's got like put up. I don't know. I don't really get it. It seems fixable, if you know what I'm saying, with the mum. Oh. But the fact that she's like capable of that is also like a little scary. Well, we got a glimpse of one today. I'll rewind after the ending, but I do want. I did actually like. I didn't quite catch. I mean, we saw the blue-haired girl here from outside, but I didn't quite catch her during the scene of everyone applauding. So I do want to kind of go back see if we can spot her. But yeah, really good episode today. Like I said, pretty much everything I mentioned actually came up in regards to the sister, the pink-haired sister, as well as the kind of selfishness of them. But like I said, that selfishness actually did end up turning into a positive, which is good. Again, very anti-Japanese, I would say. Um, This girl's been anything but ordinary, to be fair. But yeah, I loved that scene with the sister kind of appreciating it at the end, appreciating the real. Can't believe how quick this episode went as well. I think these episodes are slightly short, aren't they? Oh no, they're not. They're 24 minutes. They feel short. Maybe it's just because it's music. I watched a lot of music stuff this week. I watched Sinners a couple of days ago, which was really good. That was almost a musical, I'd say. I love that movie. Has some really good music in it. Okay, so let's see if we can spot the blue-haired girl. I like this scene a lot as well, of course. maybe a little fresh off our performance. I feel like that's something they've got to like sort out a little bit. They're always like a little steamed up, heated after performance. So if you should try not to encounter these girls after performing. But yeah, like I said, I do just want to go back to the scene here, see if we can spot the girl. I don't. Maybe they didn't show her during the scene. I don't see her. She's probably at like right at the back where we can't see her. Probably like playing Where's Wally. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. As I said, really good episode. They absolutely flew by. Performance was really good. Again, I'm glad they did go into the points that I mentioned, because I think it is good too, because you can't just display something like this as all positive, if you know what I'm saying. There can be bad side effects to this. Like I said, what happened if it did go wrong? You might end up ruining some of these people's aspiring careers having bad performance like this, even if it is in front of only a few people, which it did end up being. It's a huge crowd by the end, but yeah, even if it is, they might end up like growing a hatred towards this and the experience. Like your experiences and the feelings you have in these moments really do kind of lead you to not do stuff like this in the future if you do get embarrassed. So I'm glad it did work out okay, but yeah, really good performance. Love the sister's reaction. We've got a little glimpse of one of the upcoming band members, so looking forward to seeing more of her as well. But again, just a little bit questionable about the mum. Let me know what you guys think about the mum as well, because like I said, she seems like a nice woman, but then you get these like, it's almost, I don't quite say disgusting, but it's just like really, I don't know, just strange behavior like regarding her daughter's identity. Yeah, it's really weird. But again, let me know what you guys think in the comments. Leave a like on the video if you guys do like, and subscribe to the channel if you do want to keep up to date with these reactions. And I'll see you guys next week with episode 6.